Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream, or welcome to tonight's stream, at least. It is me, Forte07, back with some more Pokemon. Actually, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I heard the people across the hall from me just getting home. Which is kind of interesting because I hadn't yet to see any sign that someone lived across from me. The two units ahead of me down the hall, they both have doormats at the door, and I've seen people come out of those apartments. Just not the people who live across from me yet. Now I have, so yay! I know I have neighbors that live across from me anyway. I know that's a kind of silly thing to be curious about, but yeah. I haven't gone out and like introduced myself to my neighbors yet. I don't know if that's a thing. In this day and age, I kind of feel like I should, just because, I guess. I don't know. But I just haven't yet. I guess I feel like I will once I get settled in a bit more. I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of a silly thing to be concerned with, but I am. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be playing some Pokemon tonight, as you guys can see. And then next week, I'll go back to playing Crash. I only have one stream really available next week, and that's Monday night. And I should have Crash back, in the lineup. One reason why I haven't played Crash, besides the fact that I was sitting on the ground and didn't think that'd be very comfortable to play while having a backache, is I've just been watching stuff on my PS4 that's connected to the TV, and I'll be honest, I've been a little lazy moving it back over here. Vital Throw. Let's see, it makes these move last, but it never misses. I guess we'll get rid of Tackle. But yeah, I'll move the PlayStation back over here to continue with Crash. I've been putting it off for far too long as it is. I mean, I'm going to get angry at it either way, probably. I still don't really know how I'm going to... I'd like to 100% it. It's just it'll probably take a lot of grinding just getting used to the game to do that. Especially considering kinda how crap I am with that game as well. I don't know, we'll see. But I will at least get back to playing it next week and probably the week after. Like I said, my streaming schedule is gonna be all over the place. I don't even know, I tried using an attack. My streaming schedule is gonna be all over the place just because of my convention schedule. Which is why I probably sound a little bit tired right now. I got my regular work done today, but right now I'm trying to get a new sticker set ready for this weekend, because I have Motor City Comic Con. And I've been doing a few more late nights than I should have been lately. So I need to get that under control too. Actually go to bed at a decent time tonight. Oh wow, that arm thrust is not doing anything. Maybe I should have kept tackle. Oopsie doops. I probably could have gotten rid of sand attack, to be honest. Stop fucking putting me... not putting me to sleep. What? Stop confusing me. This stream is probably gonna be grinding, because we need to get some of our pokes up to a higher level for Brawly. Again, mainly Lab here because he has Gust. Though it is probably a dumb idea just to rely on that. I mean, I might be okay with just that, but I'm not sure. I can probably outspeed his Pokemon. I'm not really sure. I don't even... Oh crap, I should have healed up Argoot. I'm not even sure what other gym battles are. Damn it. Oh good, I missed. So I don't even know what other trainers are in... Well, yeah, I should have kept tackle. I'm an idiot. What trainers are in the gym that I could use to maybe level up. I don't have a lot of options right now, which is a little annoying. Like, the only places I can really train are here in the caves. We already battled the two fishermen out front, and I can't surf. So there's only one place I can train, which is, well, besides here, there's only one other place I can train, and that's in the gym. I didn't want to use that on Lab either. Of course, now the game's just gonna keep giving me fucking Zubats. I think I need to go to the next floor to get Arons, which would be good to train Argoot on, because they are steel. So I will try to struggle through flashless granite cave to get back to the second floor. If I keep heading to the east, I should get to the ladder. Come on, Lab. Thank you. Really, I should be able to run into Arons on this floor. They have a 10% higher chance to spawn compared to Zubats. But of course the game is just going to give me Zubats. Really, I should probably just be focusing on... Yeah, see, and I can't even attack the Sableye with Makuhita because of its typing. Tariff can, though, I'm pretty sure. Unless Ghost counters the dark type's weakness to Buck. Yeah, it does, that's right. Okay, this probably also was not a good idea. Because the only other attacks I have are normal type, and again, those won't work on the ghost type Sableye. Great. And I do not have enough leech lives to kill this thing. It will take quite a while. I'm better off just switching. I don't really want to, because that means the experience is going to be split 3 ways, but, you know. Okay, that didn't hurt as much as I was afraid it was going to. Again, I'm sorry if I'm a little more out of it than normal. I just have a lot on my mind, and I know that's like been the excuse for the last couple of weeks. But it's like I got so much coming up in the next few weeks that I'm just a little on edge. I can't say I've been having good nights very well, like emotionally. It's been kind of a struggle dealing with it, and that's been affecting how well I've been sleeping. But I'm also just so on edge. It's like, oh, I can't sleep now. I could, you know, still stay up and do some more stuff. Meaning I just keep staying up late, then I get up late, and then I feel bad because I slept in for so long after staying up for so late. You know, it's just one of those real annoying vicious cycles. God damn it, stop that. I don't know. Hopefully once I get past the next couple of weeks, things will settle down. I'll have a bit more of a break. Oh, god damn it. But you know, I'm also just not good at fully relaxing. I'll get to the point sometimes that I get so worked up, the only way I can sleep is if I work myself until I'm like, I can't do anything else except go to sleep, which isn't the best, you know, plan ever. But that's just how I get sometimes. Again, it's just a vicious cycle. Like this battle is kind of turning out to be. Come on, Lab, stop doing this thing. Thank you. Looking at it, it seems I'd be better off going to... Did I switch over to B2 yet? It looks like that floor is a bit better for leveling because you can get slightly higher level Pokemon. Oops. Than you can on B1. Oh yay, an Aron. Neat. And you mud slapped me, you butthole. I should still be able to kill it. Nice. I guess my plan right now is gonna be a slog, is to try and get everyone up to around 20. Lab, we might be pushing above that for the obvious reason of him just knowing Gust. Because the highest level Pokemon Brawly has is a level 19 Makuhita. So I do want a slight level advantage on him. Of course, a few more levels than just one would be preferable, because I tried doing that slight level advantage with our Whismur with Brendan, and then that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. But I guess I did kind of take a chance on it. I would have been fine had I just sent Grovyle out at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, I can't fix that. so no use crying over spilled milk. Say, these Zubats and their supersonic though are getting really annoying. Making these battles longer than they have to be. And it usually means I have to end up using more potions than I want to, because Lab keeps insisting on hitting itself. I could always just run back to the Pokemon Center, but it's like we just got we just got down to this floor and I don't really want to. Lab straight away. And again, I want to believe Paraff will be of some use in this gym, just because I know some of the Pokemon are Psychic Fighting type. I don't think their Fighting type will negate the bug weakness their Psychic typing have, but I'm also not sure. Because I also don't want to completely rely on Lab for the gym. I want to have somewhat of a backup plan. I mean, Grovyle might be able to just brute strength it a little bit, but I'm not sure. I'll stay next to the ladder at least. In case we need to make a hasty retreat. I mean, we still have to cut through the floor above us, but still. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I kept Tackle, then I'd have a backup in case Arm Thrust didn't kill some. Well, I guess Tackle wouldn't have done as much as I'd want it to anyway against an Aron. Ah, so close. Okay, well we're gonna head back upstairs. It'll be a Zubat. I mean, at least our Goot caught up pretty fast when it came to levels. But I have to remember not everything has an erratic experience gain like Paraff does, which is still, again, really annoying. I'll just stick with Gust. Come on, hit him. Thank you. Oh, neat. And everyone's at level 15 and up. That's good. Damn it. Is gonna have to do against this other one. Good enough. We'll use another potion. Again, using potions I guess isn't that bad because I'm not going to be buying a crap ton of Pokeballs like I normally do. Still think I should have kept Tackle though. I mean, I would have gotten rid of Tackle eventually. It's Tackle. Or like something a bit better, but still. for this lower level stuff. Maybe I should have kept it. Ah, damn it. Man, I wish there was more stuff that we could beat up on around here. I really do. The only problem is Dewford does not have a Pokemart on it. I just remembered. And I'm pretty... Does Mr. Briny take you back? Near Rustboro? Why can't I remember? I don't think he takes you to Slateport until after you beat Crawley, right? Or can you pick? I honestly can't recall. I guess we'll stay here for a little bit. The only problem again is the lower levels that we're battling against. And the fact that I will not get any Arons on this particular floor. I just kind of don't want to overuse my potions. It's gonna be slow go. Okay, I guess we'll go a floor down just to be safe. Well, I guess it's not safe. Oh, now I get a Geodude. Is that the first Geodude that I've seen? Again, it would have been really nice. I mean, again, Makuhita is not bad. But Geodude's a pretty solid Pokemon. No pun intended. I guess I'll stay here for now. You can still get some Arons on this floor. They're just not going to be as high leveled as they could be the next floor down. We're actually gonna switch to... Well, no. We'll use our Goot as far as we can with his moves and his health, and then we'll switch or we'll get a Zubat and have to switch to Lab anyway, because we need to focus on him first. I honestly don't know what we're going to do with Parif. My Makuhita should be able to take it a level 10 with one Vital Throw, I hope. Just a waste of a move. Hey, Twas Brillig. That's okay. The notifications seem to be hit and miss in my experience, but I don't know. I assume you haven't like changed your settings or anything. Argut means shrewd, if I can remember correctly. Yes. And unfortunately we lost our Whismer because of poor choices. That and the Torchic did get 2 critical hits in a row. I don't care if he still used focus energy, that's still kind of BS, but you know. We got to live with what we have, and what happens is kind of the name of the game. Right now we are just training so we can take out Brawly before we leave the area, but in Granite Cave is the only place we can go to train because there's not a lot in the area for me to go beat up on things at. You know what? I'm not even going to try. I know he's going to just go away. I can't even get a hit on him. Yeah, I'm kind of cheating with the scary dark maze cave. I have maps open on the other window because I don't want to teach a Pokemon Flash just to get through here. Because we already went to go talk to Steven. And again, teaching someone Flash just to go find Steven seemed pointless. I mean, I don't have this cave memorized like I do Rock Tunnel. But, you know, it's not like it's a super big cave. If you have the maps, you can just look at the maps and figure out where you are. What, the psychic trainers in this game are technically psychic? You see them levitating their Pokeballs and bending spoons? Psychic powers? I mean, of course they exist in the Pokemon universe, or else psychic Pokemon would just be totally faking it. That'd actually be kind of a funny twist. Like, yeah, they're not really psychic, they're just really good at sleight of hand and making you think they're psychic. Everything is just a dream. Remember, the coma theory exists. Yeah, if you look at some of the trainer sprites, especially for the psychic class trainers, they their sprites will show them doing various different psychic tricks, tasks, whatever. In fact, we might actually see one of the gym leaders, well, one of the gyms in this game have twin gym leaders that are psychics. I don't know if they have like a floating Pokeball sprite or anything, but I'm pretty sure most of the trainers in that gym will probably have something like that on their sprites. Yeah, they do. But that's ways a ways, and I can't guarantee we're even going to get there because apparently I'm terrible at Pokemon. It's actually interesting though, if you've played a lot of the Pokemon games and you've bothered to read like the bookcases or talk to like a lot of NPCs, especially in the later games, they hinted at this a lot. There's been multiple occurrences of in-game materials stating that people in Pokemon were once one and the same. There's even a story of a kid turning into a Kadabra. Which is why some of the things that they did in Detective Pikachu were a little bit obvious and aren't too far out there in terms of what happened. And again, when you have Mewtwo in it, and you know he has something to do with genetic modifications, and the fact that they've been having various things when it comes to combining Pokemon with humans in the past games, even to a tiny degree. I mean, Pokemon fusion is a thing. As we see with what? Oh, with Reshiram and Zekrom, they can fuse with Kyurem in the second Black and White games, and I mean, even in the first Pokemon games ever, Bill accidentally combined himself with a Nidorino. So being combined with Pokemon, or transforming into Pokemon, whatever, isn't too far out there. So again, that's why I was calling certain things in Detective Pikachu 2 weeks before Detective Pikachu came out, because if you pay attention to certain things they do in the Pokemon games, or even in the anime, it's like, okay, if you say so. Again, I don't really want to go into spoilers for Detective Pikachu. It's not like it's the most out there, groundbreaking story in movies, especially in this day and age, but you know, I want to give people time to see it before I go into spoiler territory. There's quite a few things though in the Pokemon universe that are kind of out there or creepy. You know, for a cutesy kids game where you catch monsters and have them fight each other. Like, if you read some of the Pokedex entries, it's like, okay, you guys okay over there at Game Freak? Is this world really one I want to be living in? Are you sure? I mean, I guess they got universal healthcare and all that good stuff, but it's like, you read some of those Pokedex entries and it's like, no thank you. I don't know, it's like, even if you think of Outside Extra, I don't think I've seen their stuff. I've seen a few I watch a few different YouTube channels that cover like, Pokemon myths and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think I've heard of that particular channel yet. I'll have to give them a look-see later on. But it's like, even if you look at the more recent Pokemon games, it's like they got some kind of deep stuff or dark stuff in it. I mean, even the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, they had a thing, like a side story. Was it just, yeah, because you have to team up. So you have to team up with Rayquaza in the storyline of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because it turns out that the planet's going to get hit by a meteorite, and the scientists are like, well, we can open up a portal to another dimension and just send the meteorite there. But then they're like, well, you get approached by another trainer, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've even played them. They're like, no, you can't do that, because guess what? I'm from the other dimension, and if you do that, the meteorite will just hit my planet, and you're still causing trouble. Like, they've been diving into, like, dimension hopping in the last few games, because even in Sun and Moon, one of the Ultra Beasts, I mean, the Ultra Beasts are from their own dimension as it is, but it's like, one of the Ultra Beasts is in a world that's more or less just a post-apocalyptic world where everything's been destroyed, and you just get, like, little hints as to what happened. I'm like, what's going on here in my Pokemon games? But it's kind of interesting to see where they've been taking the story. I mean, it all starts out as fun in games, catching and battling cute little, you know, creatures and whatnot, and then your character just kind of gets wrapped into world-ending, dimension-hopping, whatevers. And it's like, okay, guys, if you say so. I don't know, like I said, it's kind of interesting to see which direction they take sometimes. When you look at the games just at face value, you're like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, they did that. They did that. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff that they throw at us in Sword and Shield. I don't know, I guess characters starting off on a simple adventure and then getting wrapped up into something bigger than what they were expecting is kind of par for the course in a lot of video games. That's the thing that makes me laugh about like a lot of the recent Zelda games. So, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword, they all start off with you going to go find someone who ends up getting kidnapped, pretty much. So Wind Waker, Link's sister gets kidnapped, and Twilight Princess is a bunch of the village kids. And in Skyward Sword, Zelda gets kidnapped. So Link's like, oh, better go off and find them. And you end up finding them, usually right away. But you just can't get them home or save them because you just got wrapped up in a situation that's a bit bigger than what you bargained for. Like in Twilight Princess, Link has to go save the world because, oops, he has the Triforce and has been cursed to go into wolf form because of the, encroaching Twilight. So it's like he has to fix all that to make it safe for the kids to go back home. I think they go home like partway through the game. I don't actually remember, it's been a while. But it's like he still has to do all this stuff just so it's safe for them to go home. And of course, it just winds up, well, guess what? We've got these the few shadows, but they got stolen, so the only way the world doesn't get destroyed is if you go find the rest of the mirror, so we can go to the Twilight Realm and defeat Zon. Are you okay with that? And Link's like, you know, I don't have a choice. I'm kind of involved. Apparently I'm the only person that can do this. And Wind Waker, again, you find his sister on the Forsaken Fortress, but you get caught before you can do anything or even get her out, and you don't get her out until like the second trip there. And the King of Red Lions is like, well, you know, she's being held by Ganondorf, and you gotta defeat Ganondorf, and you have to get stronger if you want to beat that giant bird. So it's like you have to go on a quest to get stronger to beat the giant bird and probably end up defeating Ganondorf, because guess what? Again, Triforce is like, hi, I'm on the back of your hand, you're kind of obligated to do this. I know you only left home to go get your sister, but now you gotta do this whole other thing, okay? Okay, good. And again, Link's like, oh well, this is my life now, time to go do it to it. And again, Skyward Sword is a little bit more drastic, I guess, because Zelda gets captured and then like trapped in amber, and old Impa's like, yeah, so, you know, the only way to free her is to power up that there sword or whatever. It's been a while since I played Skyward Sword. But again, it's like Link has to do all this stuff to basically defeat world-destroying evil when what he left the house to do was go rescue people. It's like going to go get milk and ending up saving the world when all you meant to do that day was go out and get milk. I don't know, I mean, that's just how Zelda games roll, but it just kind of makes me laugh. It's like, this isn't what I planned on doing at all today, but this is what we're doing. Is pretty much how it boils down. Again, I guess that's how a lot of games kind of start out. Or, you know, a good portion of them. It's like, yep, I'm just a normal person, la-di-da-di-da, doing an errand. Oh no, gotta save the world. You know, that just kind of happens, and you just kind of gotta live with it. Yes, I'm sorry, Danny. Parif is still here. I know you don't like him. I know I'm not the most pleased with him, but you know, we gotta take what the game gives us, and that's an inkata. It takes 30 years to evolve. I mean, not evolve, to level up, which sucks. I don't know. But like going back to like the way games started. I mean, I guess that's how every Mario game starts. The princess gets kidnapped and Mario's like, this isn't what I planned on doing today, but I guess this is what I'm doing today, is rescuing the princess for the 80th time. I mean, if the formula is not broken, don't fix it, I suppose, but... And at least when they do it every game, they change up the gimmick or the location or whatever. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but it's like, I get why they do it. It's what we're familiar with. There's no reason to really change it up too much and then get people angry at you. I don't know. It's like, I might sound like I'm making it out to be a bad thing, but I guess it's not a bad thing. Writing games sounds hard. How else do you introduce players to their destiny? Just convenient, you know, coincidence. Oh, you're out getting milk on this particular day? Well, guess what? The moon's in the right position, the stars have aligned, you get to go on an adventure. Congratulations. I don't know, again, I'm probably making it sound like I hate it, but again, I understand why it does it. I'm not entirely upset with it. It just makes me think of this conversation I've had with a few people. So I haven't actually played A Link to the Past on the SNES, because I just didn't. The closest I've played to a game like that is A Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. And people get mad at me because I've seen at least like speedruns and other things for A Link to the Past, but people get mad at me when I'm like, yeah, A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds are basically the same game. They just have a slightly different gimmick. And because everyone else's nostalgia would just like flare up, I just get all kinds of anger directed towards me when I say this. They're like, no, A Link to the Past is the greatest game ever. I'm like, that's fine if you feel that way. I mean, I'm sure I would like it, because I enjoyed A Link Between Worlds, mind you. I did. Being the first of a Zelda game of that type, like the top-down kind of perspective that I played. Because my first Zelda game ever was Wind Waker. I didn't know if I would like that format, but I thoroughly enjoyed A Link Between Worlds, and I like 100%ed it and everything. It's like, I took the time to play it all the way through. But it's like, if you look at the two games, they are pretty much the same thing. It has pretty much the same map layout. It's the same, you know, perspective, that top-down, almost 2D, it's like what, well, it's not even 2.5D, is it? Like that top-down isometric thing, right? You have to go to like 8 or so temples to get to save people after the bad guy traps them. And then it turns out the bad guy isn't the main bad guy. They're being controlled by Ganon, or an extra force. And you have two different worlds. You have regular world and then like the Dark World, or the flip side of Hyrule as it is in A Link Between Worlds. Is like, these are pretty much the same games. You just have a slightly different gimmick to get through some of the world puzzles. And like, people get really mad when I say this. It's like, I'm not saying A Link to the Past is bad because of it. I'm just saying they made the exact same game pretty much. Okay, I guess not the exact same. I just said that there were some differences, but it's like, if you look at it objectively, they're kind of the same. And people really hate it when you say that. But again, I know that's mainly nostalgia talking. I mean, I would totally be fine with going and playing A Link to the Past, because I liked A Link Between Worlds. But it's like, come on, even the damn titles are the same. It's kind of like when people get mad at Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. That came out recently. They're like, oh, it's too hand-holdy, it's too childish, they have that stupid Pokemon Go mechanic where you gotta throw the Pokeball and there isn't even real battles. First off, there are real trainer battles in it, you just don't level up the same way. But it's like everybody hated that because it's like a slight shift on what they remembered from nostalgia. And yes, it is a bit handholdy, but it's like, again, I will just continue to argue this. It's like, it wasn't made for you. Like, yes, you're going to want to go back and play it because you've played through Red and Blue as a child. But guess what? You got your remake that just upped the graphics but kept the same, battle mechanics to it. It was called Fire Red and Leaf Green. And like, sure, those aren't 3D graphics, but who cares? But it's like, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were obviously created for the new generation that would want to play a Pokemon game that had gotten into it because of Pokemon Go. And it's like, I go out enough for raids and all that stuff that I've seen enough children and even older people play it. And if even the older people want to get into it, they're not going to know... I'm going to get rid of screenshot. They're not going to know everything about the original games that everyone else does. Yes, there's guides out for it. I don't care. But it's like, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, after you beat Lieutenant Surge, Misty's like, she's just outside the gym. She's like, hey, follow me. Let's go check out Diglett's cave. Well, okay, if you played the game, you know you have to go to through Diglett's cave, back to the route near Viridian City to get Flash to go through Rock Tunnel, unless you just have the layout of Rock Tunnel memorized. Then you don't need it, so you don't usually go back. Well, after you get that, then your rival pops up, is like, oh hey, you can probably use that in Rock Tunnel to get to Lavender Town. Again, if you had played the original games, you would already know this, so you don't need these trainers to tell you this. But if you never played the original games, or even the remakes, you're not going to know necessarily where to go. It's not the most intuitive if you think about it. I mean, yes, you'll just, if you try to go east of Vermilion City, it's like you're just going to get cut off by a Snorlax going down to Lavender Town. So the only way to go is through Rock Tunnel. But it's like, again, kids getting into it aren't going to know this, you know, instinctively like the rest of us do who've been playing the games for, 20 plus years. So it's like, that's why I don't mind the hand-holdiness. It's a really nice kind of throwback, revisit for the series, in my opinion. It's like the graphics look great, seeing the Pokemon walk around, the universe is really nice. It's like, and I understand why that's not coming back for the new games, because, okay, the reason why it can work in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu is that they're limited to the original 150 Pokemon. If they try doing it in Sword and Shield or any other later game that has more than that amount of Pokemon, that's so many more Pokemon that they have to animate and put out into the wild that would take so much extra work and probably memory to run. It's like, I'm not entirely mad about like the random encounters coming back. I mean, that's just what we're used to, and it's like, yeah, it'd be nice if the later games did that, but I can also see why they're not doing that. And some people just, they either don't want to or are unable to. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, Pokemon isn't an exclusive club. It's like, okay, yeah, so Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu aren't what you were expecting. It's not like the main entry in the series. We're getting that still, though. We're getting Sword and Shield. So it's like, who cares if they made another remake of the old games? They've been making remakes in between main entries to the series for a while now. Who cares if they change it up a little bit? I mean, you don't hear people complaining about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's like, that doesn't function the same damn way either. It's like, they've done a lot of spin-off-y games. Just consider Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee a spin-off. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, kind of annoys me. It's like, think about Pokemon Coliseum. It's like, okay, they let you still battle people in it and you run around. That's what you see in the main games. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee also lets you do that. But they have a way that you train that's different from the main series. But people still liked Pokemon Coliseum and XD. Even though I felt like the movement in that game was weird. I mean, it wasn't great. And having to purify Pokemon was a pain in the butt. It's also been a while since I've played those games. But still, I don't know. People just get so riled up about stuff like that. It just kind of annoys me. It's like, you know, not everything has to be made for you. Again, you have to consider, especially with Pokemon, it's like it's totally aimed for little kids. Yeah, they might have some slightly darker, I guess, more mature themes being thrown in there. But it's like little kids are the ones that it's technically marketed towards. So, you know, making a game to cater to a new audience that are getting in because of a mobile game, I mean, it's technically good business strategy. I mean, here's an example. So I have a little cousin. She's 7. And, you know, she's seen both me and my sister play Pokemon Go, and occasionally we'll take the kids out and we'll let them actually play on our phones, even though that means we're not going to have any Pokeballs later. Whatever, it's entertaining them for a bit. They have 3DSs with the original Pokemon games loaded onto them. And they also have Mario Kart. And the 7-year-old has told us that she prefers, I guess, I'm assuming it's the graphics of Mario Kart compared to the older Pokemon games, which I can understand. Kind of going back to the graphics of an older Pokemon game, especially at that age compared to what they're used to, is kind of a big jump. But my little cousin, I'm just gonna call her C. I've probably said their names before, but whatever. So C, she likes the graphics of Mario Kart on the 3DS. Not the biggest fan of the Pokemon graphics of Red and Blue, but likes Pokemon Go. And she will play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee with my sister on her Switch, and is fine with it. So again, it's like revamping that series to introduce to a new generation with elements that help them through it makes sense. And it's like, okay, yeah, they're a corporation and they're doing it just to make money or whatever, but it's like Nintendo is a little bit better when it comes to, you know, certain fan-pleasing moves than some other companies are. And again, it's like I can completely understand why they did what they did. So it's like when you have 25-plus-year-old people like me, I'm not complaining about it. But you know, older people in my age range complaining about it, it's like, it's not for you. Just wait until November. Guess what? You get Sword and Shield. You're probably going to complain about something about that anyway. Probably the Pokemon designs, like everyone does every generation. And then they kind of get over it because another new wave of Pokemon come out and they'll complain about those. I mean, we're just in that time period, whatever, where you can't be happy for one thing. If it changes even one iota from what you're used to, you're gonna bitch about it, probably. And it's just a little annoying. It's like, how about you stop and step back and kind of think why these changes are made? Yes, I will agree. Sometimes changes are made that are terrible. We're all looking at you, Sonic the Hedgehog the movie. But I mean, that's a big change that can easily get people's panties in a bunch, and I understand that one. I'm not the most happy with it. But again, I kind of, like a lot of people, I've kind of backpedaled on the outrage. It's like, well, now that they're fixing it, that means they have to put all their artists into crunch overtime, and it's like they better be paying them for their efforts, because that's just not healthy. It's like if the corporations actually bothered to, you know, listen to their consumers or whatever, instead of thinking of things that are friendly and focus tested, then, I mean, okay, that's also like a whole nother can of worms. Because right now you have the vocal fans complaining about small changes, and it's like, I'm saying that they should listen to them. You have to find a middle ground, and I feel like Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee is a pretty good middle ground compared to the design of Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They're kind of two different scenarios, and that's the thing. It's like, it depends on the situation. So you can't really just make a decision to cover everything ever. You can't make a blanket decision like that affects everything the same way, because that's not how that works. I don't know. I don't even remember how we started on this conversation. But I'll stop ranting at the moment. It's like, sure, I guess I don't work directly in the industry, but it's like I can at least I like to think, the wherewithal to kind of step back and understand why certain decisions are being made. Sometimes I don't understand them, but it's like I like to attempt to maybe try to understand them instead of just getting irate and uppity about it, I suppose. I don't know. Again, I guess that's just kind of the culture we live in. It's fun to get angry at things. I mean, I like to get angry at things, sure. I don't mind watching a trash fire from afar. But it's like, it's not healthy to always be that high-strung. Like, just earlier today, I saw that apparently someone had started a petition on change.org to get HBO to redo the whole recent season, the season that they just released of Game of Thrones, because people were so disappointed with it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, do you really think that they're going to do that? That they're going to put who knows how much money into rewriting, reshooting, re-editing, all that just to make you guys happy? It's not going to happen. You're just going to have to live with a really bad season of your favorite show. It happens to all of us. It's like, and see, I don't have a horse in that race, because I've never gotten into Game of Thrones. Haven't read the books, haven't seen any of the shows or nothing. I'm just aware of it being a thing. But it's like, you'll see, oops, I didn't mean to go there. You'll just see people having arguments about it online. It's like, sure, people are going to be mad. It's like how people were mad with The Last Jedi. That one I can understand a little bit more, but at the same time I can understand why people like it. I don't know. I like to see both sides of the story before I go and get insanely angry about it. See, that's the thing. I saw on like another post, I think it was on Facebook. It's like, I'm so glad that all like these normal people get to understand the feeling we anime fans feel whenever the anime gets ahead of the manga and tries to write their own thing. And someone's like, I can't wait for Game of Thrones Brotherhood to come out. Like, it's unfortunate, but it happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say when it comes to the Game of Thrones thing, because I'm not really in that camp. But I can see why they could be mad. But I also see why what they're trying to do is not going to happen. You're never going to forgive them for a Alolan Executor? And the fact that he became grass in dragon type, and Charizard's still crying in the corner that he's only temporarily dragon type because of Mega Evolution? I mean, I can kind of escape it by, again, watching from the sidelines and eating popcorn. I mean, I feel bad for the people, I do. It's always the worst when your favorite show gets treated like that, okay? It is. I feel for them. I mean, I still have thoughts about the ending of the Soul Eater anime, and I'd love for them to go back and do a Brotherhood edition of that. But see, I'm pretty sure it's a bit easier to go back and do an actual telling of the manga for an anime compared to a TV show. It's like I'm not putting animation on the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to hard work and all that stuff, because I know some people like to argue that. I'm looking at you, the Academy Awards. But yeah, what these people on change.org are asking is way above a lot of people's pay grade, probably, and it's like, the studio's not gonna do it. You wanna know why? Because all of you people have already watched the episodes. Most of these people have been watching by legitimate means, meaning HBO, HBO Live, whatever the heck they're... Hey, Danny, go read the comics. The comics are an actual continuation of Invader Zim. They explain in the first chapter that apparently the jump in the timeline is Zim figured, oh hey, if I sit here and do nothing, Dib will get fat sitting in his computer chair watching me, and then I'll be fine to go take over the world. And they've been continuing it on from there. And next year we get Enter the Forpus on Netflix, which is the movie for Invader Zim. There's more Invader Zim. I mean, it's not going to be the same as actually finishing the series, but you know, there's still more Invader Zim at least. And that's, I guess, better than... Well, I don't know if it's better than nothing, because again, we have that design for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and they kept trying to do whatever they were doing with Sonic Boom and Sonic 06. But that's a whole different can of worms, I suppose. But it's like with HBO, it's like they already got your money, they got your views, you watched their show already. You paid for their subscription service to watch their show. Well, I'm assuming if you did it legitimately. So it's like, why would they spend the extra money to fix it? Sure, people are going to be happy, but well, happier if they did do it. But it's like, wasn't this supposed to be like the final season or something? For, Game of Thrones? Why would they put the extra work into it? For something that's technically over and people aren't going to be waiting for anymore. Like, HBO doesn't owe anything to these people. They got what they wanted out of them, which is sad. It is. I'm not saying it's a good thing what they did with the writing, but I'm not saying, it's not like they did that on purpose either. I'm pretty sure the writers of Game of Thrones didn't sit there and say, we're gonna disappoint a lot of people today, guys, you ready? And they all said yes. I don't know, I'd like to believe the writers are trying to do something good, but they just didn't do it in the way people wanted it. And unfortunately, the general audiences can't get everything that they want. It's like, yes, you can dream and you can wish. I mean, we all do it. I do it all the damn time. But I guess there's a point where you just kind of got to sit back and be like, I guess this is what I get. I mean, you can at least maybe celebrate the fact that the thing you like even exists, even with a poopy ending. I suppose. I mean, there's no closure. Well, there's not as much closure to it as you'd like, I guess, but still. I don't know. Again, I can't really pick sides here. I feel bad for the people I do, but this kind of stuff happens. And throwing a fit about it online probably won't get you too much in terms of results. Yeah, just go read fanfiction. Or go read the books, I suppose. I don't know much about the books. I'm assuming, aren't the books still ongoing too? Just go read the books. It's like when people were mad about how they handled the Harry Potter books in film. It's like, yeah, it's a bit sad that certain things didn't get represented on the big screen, but at least you have the books and your childhood memories and your imagination, right? Is that, like... Why do you have to clear your browser history? Just open an incognito window. You don't need to even clear anything if you use incognito. Do people forget incognito mode exists? Just use that. doesn't save anything to your history. Unless you tell it to, I suppose, like making bookmarks. Okay, even though we have Paraff out, we are not using him because we are not. That's not what I meant to do at all. Shaka, damn it! I don't know. Again, I understand being disappointed. I do. But I mean, and I guess they can still pay with their wallets in a way when it comes to Game of Thrones. Don't buy the DVDs or whatever. Because that's really the only way corporations kind of listen. But again, with like Game of Thrones, like, by my understanding, this was the last season. But HBO's already gotten everybody's money. Why would they spend the time and effort to make a new season when they've already done all the work and unfortunately just didn't get the results from it? See, this is different than what's going on with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They've actually put something out there before the finished project was out for people to get mad about, meaning they feel a need. No, we're not allowed to use a rare candy hack for this Nuzlocke. I'm sorry, Danny. But see, it's like with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, it's like I understand why they're going to put their artists through crunch to fix the design. Because there is such a heavy backlash, they know people probably will do, you know, a boycott and not go see their movie. Meaning they're going to lose out on a bunch of money because of their poor decision. Again, it negatively affects people who have to do all the fixes. So that's bad, because again, they have to go through crunch and all that. But it's like, I understand why they're doing it from the other side of the coin. With Game of Thrones, like, you're not going to know how the writing ends up until you watch the whole season. And again, you've probably already paid money for the streaming service or your cable or whatever the heck you're watching it on. That HBO, it's like, well, whatever, we got your money, we don't have to do anything. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie doesn't have anybody's money. I mean, I can't really say, but I really doubt people are pre-ordering tickets to Sonic the Hedgehog. Especially considering how wary everyone's been in regards to the design, even since like the early days. You're like, well, until we see a design, we're not backing this. Is pretty much how the consensus seemed to be from what I've seen. I'm not like an expert on any of this. I'm just going based off what I've bothered to look up or see or read or whatever. Which isn't, you know, a lot. I kind of see a lot of things in passing nowadays. Again, different scenarios. So people, like, okay, if there was a change.org thing made to make, you know, to get Sonic the Hedgehog the movie to change the design, that's different than the one that's going on right now to change a whole season of Game of Thrones. That's supposed to be the last season. But yeah, I don't really know. Again, I kind of like watching the fallout. But at the same time, I understand the disappointment. It's kind of like, you know, Fallout 76. It's like, I like Fallout as much as the next person. But well, one reason why I didn't get 76 is, like, I don't have friends to go play with, and I don't really want a multiplayer game where I'm just going to be playing it alone. Those get boring to me. And I saw so many videos of people complaining about it anyway. It's like, I'll see how it goes first before I sink money into it. And it's like, then it became a total clusterfuck. There are still people out there that enjoy it, that can find things to like about it. And you know, I commend those people. You're allowed to like things even if the general population does not. It's fine. I'm not gonna judge you on it. It's like, I can agree to disagree. Or I like to think I do, right? It's like, I can see why people are disappointed. At the same time, though. I mean, I would be kind of disappointed. It's like, it's great that people can find their own fun in it, but at the same time, maybe Bethesda should have delivered more. Maybe it shouldn't have been as buggy as it was starting out. I mean, it's like with No Man's Sky. It's like they promised all these things, didn't deliver it. It's like, sure, it got better, but it's like, don't promise things that you can't deliver when you say you're going to deliver them. How about you do the thing that you said you were going to do? Again, this is kind of a different scenario for both Game of Thrones and I guess Sonic the Hedgehog. People are expecting a certain thing from Game of Thrones, but it's not like they really promised something that would make everybody happy, right? It's just a different scenario thing, all in all. So it's like, it's hard to apply certain things to a slightly different situation. But it's like you can still find similarities in them, I guess. If it makes you feel better, Danny, we might forego leveling up Parif at all right now. I kind of want to, because again, I think his one bug type attack he has may be useful in the next gym. But he is such a pain to level up. I mean, we do have a few trainers that we can fight in the next gym. It's kind of a way to test the waters. And they're all around like level 13 in terms of Pokemon. I mean, he was useful against the Lotad against Brendan, and then, like I said, I just played my cards wrong when it came to my Gwismer and the Torchic, alright? We can't completely write Parif off as garbage yet, alright? I mean, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I have no idea when I get experience share in this game. I've actually been wondering that for quite a while. I thought about bringing over for some reason I have 2 copies of the Ruby and Sapphire guide, and I considered bringing one of them over here, but those only cover the changes, or the things in Ruby and Sapphire, and I don't know how much has changed between this and Emerald, and I don't have the Emerald guide, because I just don't. I will go look it up, though, on Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia, when do I get you? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Oh! Apparently we get it from the Devon Corporation after we delivered the letter. So hold on a second. Let's go on a field trip. I don't think we go immediately to Slateport. I'm pretty sure we can ask Mr. Briney to take us to a certain location. If he can take me back... Oh, cool, I can. Alright, let's go back to Petalburg. Then we can go up to Devon Corporation and get our, our experience share. Because I've delivered the letter to Steven. So, let us go get experience share. That should make this a little easier to do. Just kind of a shame that experience share doesn't work the same way. Well, I don't remember. What generation introduced the concept of experience share affecting everything? I mean, I guess I'm kind of spoiled from that. Yes, we can use it on the dumb bug, Danny. Brutal. Let's see. If any Pokemon in the party holds an experience share, the total experience earned when opposing blah 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 split in half. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. The all team encompassing experience share starts in Generation 6. We're in Generation 3, so not even close. Whatever. We like I said, we can just slap it on Nincada for now. I don't think. I mean, we're technically playing this Nuzlocke on vanilla rules, so I don't think using the experience share is a bad thing. So I'm fine with it. It looks like you can get another experience share in this game at the Lily Cove department store at the lottery corner if you get at least 3 digits. Not that I really ever did stuff at the lottery corner. I didn't have friends to trade with in the games, so it's like I only ever had my ID number to work with the lottery corner, so I very rarely won. So I just stopped doing it. And unfortunately, it looks like I missed on the chance of getting any berries from these trees right now. Fine, I guess. Anyway, let's go talk to Mr. Stone and get our experience share. That will just make this a teeny tiny bit easier. Shit! With the Nincada and his stupid experience gain. Indoors. Stop making me walk at normal speeds! How dare you, game? Shit. No! Mr. Stone, you delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you, a trainer. Yep. Obtain the experience share. Pokemon holding that experience share will be given some of the experience points from battle. It will get experience points even if it didn't actually battle. I would say experience share is quite useful for raising weak Pokemon. Yep. Yeah, no running indoors. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Wouldn't it have been really bad if I accidentally tossed that? I wasn't trying to, but it's like, what happens if my finger slips? How mad would you be, Danny? I want to say I've never done that before, but it's like I keep accidentally doing poor menuing decisions and using items on things I didn't really want to use them on, that it's like I wouldn't put it past me at this moment to accidentally do something like that. Whatever, we have it now. Let's go. Actually, they're probably gonna be sprouts too. I want to go check the berries that are up here. Oh, and while we're here, we can actually buy some more potions. Because again, no oh nope, those ones are ready. We're going over there real quick. No Pokemarts on Dewford, because fuck the people living there, I suppose. Taylor, why do you have to taunt me like this? Why? Fucking goddammit. I wouldn't have this problem if I just didn't fucking run all the damn time in these tiny areas. I don't even remember what berries these are because I don't remember, like, what trees are what. Once upon a time, I used to, you know, be pretty good with it, but this is not one of those times. One of these back down. And I guess an Oron for now. And we will water these real quick. Back to Dewford. This training here isn't going to do me any good. I could maybe go and test Lab on one of the trainers in the gym, though. Okay, do I want to... I should have... I didn't check those ones actually on the top of the bridge, should I? I think they're both sprouts. I mean, if anything, I should maybe water them? Watering them is good. And oh, no, one of them is sprouted. The one on the far left might have sprouted too. Sometimes it's hard to tell. That only gave me... guess we'll put another Lepa. Oh, and I wanted to talk to this old lady. Oh, okay. They had blue or whatever. And we'll put another one back down. And we will water that one as well. And I'll talk to this old lady. I don't remember if she gives me a berry or if it's only... Oh, does she? No. She just tells me about berries. Okay, whatever. Anyway, back to where we were and what we were doing. Water these real quick. I don't remember. I don't think we did. I was thinking about doing an art stream, cause there's one, like, a Legend of Zelda picture I'm working on right now, and like I said, I'm working on some new stickers at the moment, but they're over on my other computer. All those files actually are. But I don't know yet. That, and I kinda wanna go back to working on the computer at the couch so I can finish watching Red vs. Blue, because I'm still making my way through what they have on Netflix. I'm on the last season, so season 13 that they have available on there. And I have to say, the later animations that they do on it with Poser are really fun. It really makes me want to play Halo. And I don't have an Xbox. I mean, I've never... Okay, that's a lie. I was gonna say I've never played a Halo game, but I have. I've played Halo Reach at my cousin's, because he actually has an Xbox. And it's like, again, I know I've brought this up before. It's like, I'm glad that they're coming out with the Master Chief Collection. I mean, granted, we don't know when. But it'd be nice to actually look into Halo for once. However many years after the fact it is. Because again, watching so much Red vs. Blue just kind of makes me really want to play. I mean, I think Halo's 1 and 2 are on PC already. I'm not really sure, but it's like I kind of want to wait until the remasters come out before I look into it. I don't know. It's like I know I'm super late to the party, but I'd still like to play Halo at the moment, because again, I've been watching Red vs. Blue the last couple of days. I don't know what I'm gonna watch once I'm done. I have this problem with like everything. It's like I will sit there and binge something, then I'll sit there afterwards and be like, now what the fuck do I watch? I don't know. I mean, I have things I can, you know, go catch up on, but it's really easy to have that empty lost feeling. Hey, Brazen. I don't know, I might put Dragon Pilot or something on next, just because it's on Netflix and I'd already be on it. I think I breathed in the wrong way through my mouth, but my teeth have been bothering me lately. Like, they've been overly sensitive to nothing almost the last couple of days. It's been driving me crazy. Ooh, this is taking out. This is still gonna take a while with the experience share. Oh, I said I was gonna do a test on one of the trainers in the gym. I guess we'll run out there and do that after we beat the Zubat. Oh, well, Parif got to level 16. That's good. Where the fuck is the out? Damn it, Sableye. I mean, I guess Sableye isn't entirely bad, cause more experience, hopefully? He is a level, oh, I'm sorry, she is a level 11. Don't do that nightshade bullshit on me, goddammit. So I don't want to do something real quick. So moving him to second spot, because some of the battles in this gym I can do as a double battle if I walk in front of them the right way. So just in case, then we'll already have Parif out to test him. Because I want to see how he does against a fighting, well, the Metatites. And of course, they really wanted you to use Flash. I need to go actually to the Pokemon Center. They really, though, want you to use Flash. Because, look, you need Flash to get to the gym. No, I'm gonna fucking use a map online. I don't care if it's cheating. I don't want to waste a spot on Flash. We are very limited in this game, in both Pokemon and move slots. And wasting a whole move slot on Flash is not on the table right now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk to you. Hey, how's it going, champion-bound Forte? Doofer's gym leader, Brawly, commands fighting-type Pokemon. Going against him with normal-type Pokemon is asking for trouble. Fighting Pokemon will lay a serious smackdown on normal Pokemon, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor. But it will get brighter after defeating the trainers in your way. But okay, okay, go for it. Alright, well. First gym leader is down here. Oh, this is fun music. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Okay then. Sheesh, I didn't even say anything to you, lady. You're talented that you can stay in a, a jump kick pose like that. Indefinitely, I'm guessing. She must also be a magician. Okay, let's see. There's confusion. But I'm not a bug poison type, so that's not going to outright kill me. Yeah. Okay. Not going to be as useful as I was hoping he would be. We're probably just better off with Beautifly gusting everything. Well, guess what? That's not gonna work because I've just been sand attacking you the last couple turns, so Bide does nothing. Screw you, Metatite. If he uses Bite again, then we can just sand attack him and then he can't attack me, and maybe he can get some better experience by actually... Yeah, no, that's not gonna... It's not gonna do what I want it to at all. Ah, shit. I know that's not like 100%. Ow! Ow, okay. Nope. We didn't save before we came in here either. Not that it would matter, because I'm not gonna save scum, but... Oh boy. I know Danny is over there like his fingers crossed. He wants that Nikata to die. Wow, still didn't even get a level out of that, did you? Oh wow, look at how much brighter it got. The teeny tiny little bit. Hey, be nice to Danny. Again, I can understand why he wants Ninkata to die, but hey, we gotta take what we have. I don't need more things dying. Okay, well, Ninkata is not going to be as useful as I hoped it would. That fighting advantage or typing does negate the bug weakness that Metatite has with its psychic typing. Well, that's good to know, and is also a bit alarming. I mean, I should have figured it wasn't going to be that easy. I just wanted him to be a bit better. I don't know if this... Oh, it's gonna be a double battle. And I fucking put Ninkata in the second spot. We are swapping him out. He was still going to get experience either way, but we are swapping him out for someone else. Not Argoot, because these Metatites know confusion. And we'll get wrecked by that. Okay. That lab really might be our only hope, though. It's the only thing that's going to hit hard enough in terms of typing. Grovile might just be able to hit hard enough because Grovile, but or not. Well, I guess that was a normal type move. He's not gonna get a stab from that at all. Oh, I wasn't reading this. How'd this happen? It's not like me to lose this way. Well, you did. Tariff, get out of second spot. I don't want you there. I'm sorry. No, I don't want you there either. I think that's the only double battle I can do in this gym. Anyway, but I still don't want him in second spot. Okay. This way. Gotta go over here to this kind of dead end to beat this guy. We're kind of using this as training for Beautifly. Even though it'd probably be better if we didn't have that experience share equipped so it could actually get, you know, full experience from these battles, now that I think about it. If we're going to use experience share, it's going to be on wild Pokemon and not on trainer Pokemon, especially if I want to level up something that I think is going to be useful for the gym battle. So, yeah. For the last two trainers in here, we'll probably wait until later. Can he... He still hasn't gotten a level from the battles that we've done, which is annoying. Hold on. Where are you at level-wise? Oh my god. Well, we will come back in here later. Again, Lab can hold his own against these level 13s. I'm just worried about the level 19 Makuhita that Brawly has. The first two Pokemon in his party I'm not worried about. So we're just gonna train up in here for a bit more. I don't know if I want to stay on first floor, because then we'll have the ability to get Geodudes we can beat up on, which would make it a bit faster. If we go... Where is it? Again, if we go to B2, the Pokemon there are higher level, which would mean just more experience in general. Yeah, because I'm only getting 27 from these right now. I don't even remember if that was the lowest Zubat we could get in here. Well, here's a Geodude, but he's only level 8. Highest we can get on any Pokemon here is level 10. we can get up to at least level 13 on the lower floors, which would be a little more beneficial. 49. So, yeah. I know the experience points are just being split because of the experience share right now, too. I mean, at least Lab's at 20. We're gonna try and get him and Diesel up a few more levels before we go in there. Just because I need to definitely outspeed the Makuhita. I have a feeling he'll try and use a Vital Throw though, which makes him move after. He also has Reversal. What does Reversal do again? Inflicts damage. Its power is higher when the HP is lower. If. Oh, that's good to know. They also have. They're all gonna have a bulk up because I'm pretty sure that's the move Brawley gives you a TM for. Raises user attack and defense stat by 1 stage. Great. Okay, got to get to B2. We're just gonna over level those 2 Pokemon that I can rely on, which is Lab and Diesel. I forgot what I was doing. I mean, Makuhita should be able to do a little bit against the Machop and the other Makuhita, just not a lot. And again, well, actually I might be able to use him against the Metatite because it doesn't know Confusion like the other ones do. It only has stat boosting. Or, no, it has Light Screen and Reflect. Which are psychic attacks, yes, but they're not attacking ones, so they won't hurt Makuhita any. They're just going to lower the amount of damage I do. But, oh, those are level 16. Oh, Lab might be able. Yeah, we're gonna over level just in case. Technically, we have a few X items we could use. We have X attack, X accuracy, and X special. Oh, and an X defend. I mean, we could maybe use the X attack. I don't know if I want to use that super early, but we could maybe use that on Lab just to boost his Gust. I'm pretty sure he gets stabbed from Gust. Does he? He does. Okay, well that's always good. Aw, dang it. See, if that was a Leech Life, we could have maybe done a bit more damage to that Abra. Whatever. Shit, I forgot. Trying to get to. Okay, Abra, stop fucking teasing me now. Oh, well, obviously we're on B2 if we're getting level 10 Abras, because you can only get level 10 Abras on floor B2. Okay, stop giving me level 10 Abras. I guess they're useful if I can kill them. How's that Parif still not next level? That's really annoying the more I think about it. No, hit it. Not yourself. Stop trying to confuse me, goddammit. Ooh, you just really want me to have these Abras, do you? I mean, fine, I guess. At least I can kill them with one gust, but I'm gonna run out of gusts eventually. 52 experience points. It's not great. It's not terrible, obviously. Okay, let's see. Oh crap. Level 11. I get level 13 Arons in here, which again would give me more experience, but I can't really do anything to influence that encounter. At least with my basic knowledge, I don't. Damn it. Can't fight too many more of these anyway. We're gonna run out of absorbs unless we switch to Diesel for a bit. But I want Lab up to 20. Oh look, he finally hit 17. Took you fucking long enough. How many experience points does he need for level 18? Do I want to know? Oh. That is a painful number to look at. Makuhita doesn't even need that many, and he's a higher level than you. God damn it. I really wish I had my Tailo. I really do. Tailo would have been lovely to have in this gym. I could have wrecked house with the Tailo in this gym. And I had to get it killed. Again, though, that situation was kind of BS. But still. Ugh. Kinda wish I could rock smash these rocks, because then I could get level between 5. The Geodudes I can get out of it are between levels 5 and 20, which would be nice for experience. But I don't have rock smash yet, and you probably don't get it till way later in the game because I don't remember when you get it. Let's see when I get it in this game. I don't remember at all. I don't care who learns it by leveling up. I want to know where I get it from. Why is it not saying where I get this from? That's a little annoying. Do that, or I'm just skipping over it. Whatever. We'll get it when we get it, I suppose. I just don't know when that is. Legs falling asleep because I'm sitting cross-legged in my chair again when I know that's what's gonna happen. You know, I could make this go faster by turning off battle animations so I wouldn't have to watch them every time. I mean, I kind of like watching them, but it also, again, just adds time to the battles. Oh, well, we're gonna run out of absorbs. Great. Oh, wow, that didn't do nearly as much as I'd like it to. Pretty sure Gust don't do anything to him. I'll try, but I'm pretty sure it's going to do Jack Diddle. And poison doesn't work on steel. Yeah, Jack Diddle. Saying poison doesn't work on steel. We'll put Grovile out. I'm sorry, Diesel out for a while. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I try to be nice to future me by doing my dishes in a timely manner. I don't always, but you know. I didn't get any more potions when I was in fucking Resporo either, I just realized. Oopsie. Great, you identified me, Sableye. Good job for you. So we do need to go back out and heal because I need Labs absorbs back up if I'm going to do anything to those Aron down here. And again, I need to be down here just because they give me more experience points. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why I tried that. I just couldn't remember if that would do anything or not, I guess. Again, at least these caves aren't gymongous to go through, but still annoying. Oh, at least we'll get a few more experience points from this Abra. Because this pursuit should kill it. Yeah, I don't actually know why I doubted that. I'm 12 levels higher than it, I should outspeed it and kill it easily with that. It wasn't as much more experience as I'd like it to be. Oh well. I know we have that old rod. Again, I don't know how fishing works for Nuzlocks. If I fish on these routes. I mean, technically, if we fish in Dewford, right, that's not considered a route. Like, if I fished up here, that would be considered the route, like the encounter for Route 106, right? But if I fish in Dewford, that's different? I'm just saying, I mean, I know I'd only get Magikarps with it. Magikarp isn't bad once you level it up, but that would take a while. Also, I mean, I didn't have an also. I mean, maybe? I don't know how that works for a Nuzlocke. Like, is that too much of a loophole? I don't remember seeing anything really on the rules about it. I mean, I guess vanilla rules, it would be technically allowed? Let me see. Well, apparently there's a mercy rule allowing 1 to 3 second chances or revives the fallen team members. Well, we're not playing with those rules, obviously, because I've already moved on, I guess. Each gym badge acts as a checkpoint. If the player gets a game over, they can start from where they got their previous gym badge. Blah, blah, blah. Field move Pokemon. Well, obviously we're not doing the disallowing fleeing thing, because we've already done that. Turning off the experience share in Generation 6 onward, or giving it to a dead Pokemon in previous generations. I once watched someone use a repel. Ran past all the wild Pokemon until he got to the part of the route that had one that he wanted. See, I don't... I mean, I guess it doesn't say on the Bulbapedia article for Nuzlockes. It seems dependent on how you want to handle things. I mean, I feel like adding that little caveat is just a way for me to try and bulk up my team a bit better, so we're not as terrible as we are. Oh, actually, it looks like we can get things that aren't just Magikarp with the old rod here. We can get maybe a Tentacool, but there's only a 30% chance. Again, like, see, we could get a Magikarp if we consider fishing a separate thing and Dewford being its own technical area, which it technically is. It's not a route. So it'd be its own area with its own encounter count, I guess, right? So it's like technically we could get a Magikarp and level it up to be a Gyarados. We just have to hope for like a slightly higher level Magikarp, because we can get one between levels 5 and 10 in Dewford itself. Part of it feels like cheating. I mean, I'm also just using Bulbapedia as a guide, so maybe I should shut up when it comes to cheating. Let's see. I mean, a Gyarados would be helpful, because there is a fire gym leader in this game. Again, putting me at a disadvantage. I don't care if Grovyle knows Rock Tomb, because I'm pretty sure Flannery has like a mag cargo, doesn't she? No. But she does have a Camerupt, which is a ground type. So I don't think Rock Tomb will be as useful. If I had a water type, that'd be preferable. The rules are more like guidelines. Hey, I'm playing with the basic Nuzlocke rules. I named the Pokemon. If they faint, they die. That's how we're doing it. And the encounter rule sounds like a reach to me. I mean, it is a little bit of a reach. I'm not going to argue that it's not. But the Bulbapedia article also doesn't say anything technically against it. If I used the rod in Dewford and use that as an encounter, technically I can catch one thing in Dewford town itself, because the game does allow you to fish there, and the rules don't say anything when it comes to fishing. I mean, I guess you can make up a rule. You're allowed to make up the rules that you want for your Nuzlocke. So it's like, what do I want to do? That's pretty much what it's kind of boiling down to at this point. See, that's the thing, is like I'm kind of okay with using the loophole because I've already, you know, tanked once. So having a little bit more of a chance to not tank sounds better to me than just... Again, because this is my first time doing one of these, like I'm doing the easy mode version of the challenge. I mean, we could be making this so much harder if we wanted to, but I don't want to do that. I mean, like, as my first time testing the waters of a Nuzlocke, is like I don't wanna go full tilt. Okay, I gotta learn how to crawl before I can walk, and how to walk before I can run. I guess crawling would be playing the game the first time. Walking would be doing this. I'm not running into super hardcore Nuzlocke mode here. I'm just saying, technically. I could go and get a Magikarp, or possibly a Tentacool, depending on how the dice are rolled. Preferably I'd want the Magikarp for the Gyarados over the Tentacool. But you know. No, I think even a teleporting Abra would count as an encounter. Teleport or not. That would just be a really crappy luck, I guess. Getting an Abra and not being able to catch it. I mean, Again, I wouldn't be opposed to a Gyarados. A Gyarados can be pretty versatile as a Pokemon, even with its time 4 weakness to electricity, because for some reason Gyarados is water flying type, which I still don't get. The more I think about it, I don't know why that's really a thing. But you know, that's a thing, I suppose. I mean, I guess I get actually why it's water flying. It's due to like the legend of of it turning into a dragon, but it's not like it does anything with that typing, does it? I don't think it does. I don't remember if it does. We're not using up all my guess on this dumb Sableye. Yeah, it's not like it even learns any flying moves. So why give it this typing? Just because of legend that it is based off of? That's a little silly, game. Gyarados is partially based on a legend about how carp that leapt over the Dragon Gate would become dragons. Yeah, okay, fine. But that's also just kind of a pointless reason to give Gyarados a flying typing when it does nothing with that typing. Whatever. I'm just saying. Morning Sun. What does that do? Restores HP. The amount varies with the weather. Ooh. I guess we'll get rid of Poison Sting. I mean, it becomes a dragon type when you Mega Evolve it. But again, Mega Evolution is temporary. So having it be dragon type just during that is a little bit of a... is a bit mean to Gyarados. I mean, some Pokemon are typed just because of, like, the theme or origin they were going with for that particular Pokemon, but it's also a little annoying when it comes to, like, Gyarados. See, it's based off the legend of the carp in the Dragon Gate, so if he becomes a dragon, he has to be flying type because dragons can fly. But he's not a true dragon because he's a fish or something. I don't fucking know. I don't make the rules. No, we did get Lab up to 20. I kind of want to get everyone up to, well, Diesel and Lab up to 23, maybe? That seems like a good number. Going all the way to 25 seems like a bit much. I'm just saying, technically we could go get a Magikarp and make our lives a little bit easier. Because then we would have a Gyarados by a point. It would also ensure that I have a Pokemon that could know Surf. I mean, because I'm going to need one of those eventually. I'm sure I'll get a Pokemon that can learn Surf eventually in some way, shape, or form, but at least this way I know it will learn Surf. Does Hariyama learn Surf? I'm gonna go check, because I don't remember if it can. Oh, okay, Hariyama can learn Surf. So, I mean, as long as Makuhita doesn't die anytime soon, we have him. Oh look, he got to level 18. Go him. Just saying, we could get a Magikarp and get a Gyarados. It would be a good idea, maybe. Again, rules, guidelines, yeah. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I just really want to do it. I mean, I didn't even let myself get a second Tailo when I could have got a replacement Tailo. A part of me just wants to be a little kinder to myself, though. Because things haven't been going super swimmingly for me in this anyway. I mean, with my luck, we're just gonna fish up a damn Tentacool, which, I mean, I guess that's not terrible. But I've never used a Tentacool or Cruel to know if it would be beneficial, I suppose. Well, stream's saying do it, so, you know, I'm I can be subjected to peer pressure just as much as anybody else. Man, they're just giving me all these sable eyes. Can't even catch the dang things. Yeah, yay, peer pressure. Peer pressure can be used for both good and evil. God damn it, stupid confusion. Oh good, it didn't hit itself though, so it's okay. Ooh, this leveling up bullcrap is annoying. I know it's because we have that experience share on, but still. This would still probably take a little while even without it because of the level of Pokemon we're going up against at the moment. Okay, is Perif starting to make any more like progress? No. I wouldn't say so. I don't fucking know. I mean, he evolves at level 20. See, that's the thing is, like, I don't know how Ninjask factors in. Or, Shedinja. Shedinja? Shedinja. Whatever. Still don't know how to say it. Because if I let that thing evolve, if I let Nincada evolve at level 20, I'll have a space open and a Pokeball open, meaning I will get it. Not that I've ever used it, but that would technically give me an extra Pokemon. I don't know if that's counted as a special or not. I think the secondary rules also kind of prohibit the catching and or use of the game's legendaries. You guys wouldn't want to watch me catch a legendary anyway. One, I'll probably end up killing Pokemon that I don't want to kill on it, and two, I mean, I guess I might have some Ultra Balls at that point I could throw at it. It might not even be worth it to try and catch a legendary. Of course, I guess that also depends on whether or not I decide to use, if use of them is okay. I mean, we're already smudging the rules when it comes to fishing. I won't do dupes, but I'll do, you know, fishing loopholes in cities, apparently. Okay, well, while we're taking votes here, do you guys want me to keep the battle animations on, or should I turn them off? Because it would just make battles a little bit faster if we didn't have battle animations on. Again, it just kind of affects the speed at which things go at if we watch them or not. I just didn't bother to turn them off because I normally don't, and I'm not a speedrunner or I'm not speed running this, so it's not like it matters either way. I mean, we still gotta do a lot of annoying grinding. It would just make it a little bit faster if we didn't have them on, I suppose. See, I think it'd be really funny. I'm pretty sure changing is as easy as going into the options. Just toggling them on and off. Damn it, Lab Lab. Could you not? Could you not? Come on. Heal it. Heal it. Thank you. So yeah, I can turn them off just for grinding. So go down to option. The battle scene. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's battle scene. Say battle style dictates whether or not I'm allowed to shift poke on in between in battles in between other ones. Okay, yeah, there they're off. Now the one reason why I'm not heading out right now, even though Lab's getting low on power points, is because I'm just going to switch to Diesel for a bit, because he does need to be leveled up as my main heavy hitter at the moment. I think one reason why I also don't turn them all on, off all that often is sometimes I'll forget and things will just move a bit faster than what I'm used to, which sometimes affects what I do. So it might be safer to have them on for gym battles just for that reason, so I don't accidentally do something stupid. I mean, I'll do something stupid with them on. I mean, I've already done that, but it'd probably be safer if I had them on anyway during those more important moments. I don't know, it feels a little faster though with the grinding, because you don't have to watch all that extra stuff. Oh crap. Crap. Wow, that still didn't kill it. Great. I was hoping to have 2 left over from this, so I could do at least one more battle, but nope. Okay, we're gonna switch over to Diesel. Man, I was hoping to get at least one more level before I ran out. kept saying 23, but maybe 22 would be okay. 23 would be playing it safe. Gotta remember this is Ghost Shark type, so using Quick Attack on it's gonna do nothing. No, Danny, we definitely play safe here, okay? You don't say we don't play safe here, we play safe here. You already wiped once, okay? Not again. I refuse. Safe is my middle name, okay? It's Forte Safe 07. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh shit. Nope. Hit the Zubat. Damn it. Damn it. Stupid Zubat and it's supersonic. There you go, you did it. Oh great, another one. Good. I don't know why it keeps using Foresight on me. That's not gonna do anything. It can already hit me. Okay, let's go check on Paraff's. Well, he's close to 19 at least. Two more battles about, he should be at 19. He's 101. So they got me 75, yeah. One more battle. He'll finally be at level 19. One reason why I haven't gone to go get our loophole Magikarp is just because I would want the experience share for him. So I want Paraff up to 20 before I go get loophole Magikarp. Mind Reader? What's this? Senses the foe's actions to ensure the next move's hit. Does it learn anything? I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using this Pokemon, to be honest. Just... it's not like he learns anything else before he evolves. I don't know if that was a good decision or not. It probably wasn't. No offense to Ninkata, but having it is kind of a bad decision. That's strange. Normally a quick attack on a level 10 Zubat kills it. Actually, let's go see how much more suffering we have to do. Oh god, that's a lot of suffering. That's a lot of suffering. Oh, screw you and your dumb mud slap. Great, we're gonna run out of absorbs here soon. I won't be able to fight these very... Oh, well, we're actually out of absorbs now. Good. Good. How much does quick attack do on him? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, great. And he's gonna use Harden. Okay, fine. I didn't want to use this, but I will. Probably gonna start heading back topside because of this, though. That is not what I wanted to use, god damn it. No, don't mud slap me. I'll lower my accuracy. Don't miss. I know I started heading topside, but I need to make these absorbs that I gave myself worth it. So we gotta battle a few more things and get it low again. That way I don't feel as bad about using that berry just to finish that stupid battle. Okay, do these Zubat just have a slightly higher defense than those other Zubat, and this quick attack's not as effective? Because that's annoying. Also, someone go look up an alternative word for loophole, because that's probably what we're calling Magikarp, but I'm not just gonna call him loophole outright like that. Someone go find a fancier word for it. So close to level 22. I do not remember what 8 sounds about right. I say I don't remember what the character count is. It might be 10 in this game. Because I'm seeing a few Pokemon names with 9. I think 9 at least. We'll just say 8 to play it safe. I think I'm seeing some with 9. I might also just be counting wrong. Remember, my ability to do numbers has been severely impaired since that session in Crash Bandicoot. And I'm gonna keep using that as an excuse. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're gonna I know we're Diesel's close, but so is Lab to the next level. So we're gonna get him up. Nah, I guess we'll finish up with Diesel first, actually. I lied. Yeah, technicality is a bit too long. Too loud? What? Worst comes to worst, we'll just call him Loophole. Of course, that kind of defeats the point of using Pokemon to learn words I don't know if I already know that a word means loophole. Quick attack. This hasn't killed things as fast as I'm used to them killing things. And I don't think the word you proposed really works, because that's for political, financial, or legal purposes. I don't know if what we're calling is technically a trick. It's a loophole. He's up to 22. Oops. Again, all we have to do is just name him Loophole and it's fine. Of course, people might think I don't know what a loophole is, and obviously I do if I'm trying to exploit a loophole. Exploit such a harsh word, though. I guess take advantage of also is in this case, but you know. Oh wait, I'm not even on the floor I want to be on. I lost where I was. My bad. I didn't want to use Gust. That's gonna do. It did something somehow. So it should have done jack crap. Not again. Somehow I'm just getting critical with them though. That's oddly lucky. know I've used a few words that are from other languages. I've been also avoiding ones on the list that are technically another language because I don't want to use something that might be offensive or anything. But we still have some time to come up with a name for Magikarp. Because like I said, we're not getting him until Parif's at least at level 20, so I can stop leveling him for now. Because again, he's not going to be of much use to me in the next gym. Because unfortunately, nobody thought it was a good idea to teach him a flying move that would maybe be useful. It'd be nice if he learned a flying move, but he doesn't, at least not by level up. If I had TM40, I could teach him Aerial Ace, but I don't know if I'd want to waste that on a Ninjask anyway. Yeah, I can't say his move pool is particularly good without the use of TMs, because TMs have to be limited in this game. Makes it a bit difficult to commit using TMs on certain Pokemon. At least for me, I always had that problem in the earlier games. So mean, Danny. So mean. Well, I'm gonna not really give him a chance to kick the bucket in the gym anyway. I'm just leveling him up so he's not too far behind for the next area. Not to be really useful. Now, it looks like he could learn... Well, it's not like we're gonna be breeding in this. I guess you can teach and well, get an Ninjask to learn Gust if you breed it into his move pool. But we're not doing any of that, so that's useless to me. Oh well, whatever. Again, I just probably won't keep him in my party for too long, even after he evolves, because having two bug flying type is not a very good variety. Sitting here thinking I'm hungry and I want to kind of make up bacon, but I've had bacon a lot lately. My mom bought, like, I guess a 10-pound package of bacon the other day, so when I went back home to get some more boxes, I was sent home with like 5 pounds of it, and I've just been eating on it a lot, which is fine, because I think I was like lacking on protein, because not everything I have in here is a very good diet, because again I just moved in, so I don't have a lot to work with, so I've just been taking advantage of the bacon my mom gave me. And the bacon she got, I don't know what kind of bacon it is, but it's like it's thicker than what I'm used to, which I'm fine with. I like thick bacon, but it's almost Ghibli Howl's Moving Castle levels of thick in terms of bacon, and if you've seen Howl's Moving Castle and you know what I'm talking about, you get bonus points, because the bacon in that movie looks so good, because it's like an inch thick or something crazy like that. It's like, holy crap, why is that bacon so thick? I want to say something really inappropriate right now too, just for giggles. But I'm going to not. Of course, now that I said I want to say this thing, you guys are going to be like, say it. We want to know what's on your mind. Ah, crap. don't hit your... Will you stop it with the supersonic? Lab, stop it! Yes, all Ghibli food does look super duper appetizing. Every time my sister and I would watch Howl's Moving Castle though, we'd have to go make bacon and eggs just from that one scene. It's like, oh, I need it. Of course, talking about bacon and eggs right now makes me want bacon and eggs. At least just the bacon. Bacon. Say it, we're adults. It's inappropriate sounding, even though all we're talking about is food. I don't want. You mean the way that Markle just completely inhales it like he's freaking Kirby in that movie? Yes. I mean, I guess in any Ghibli movie watching them eat, again, the food always looks so good. I kind of want to go check and see where Parith is in terms of leveling, but I'm also really scared because he just levels up so slowly. Like, I'm surprised we're as far as we are with Lab right now, considering it's only getting half the experience it normally would, but still. We'll go check. It's gonna be painful to look at. He's so close, actually. Okay, that's not as painful as I thought it would be. Oh, happy day. $2.99, huh? We're gonna run out of absorbs on Lab again, though. I need to stop talking about food though, it's making me hungry. I mean, I can go eat after this, sure, but still, I'm hungry now, damn it. Oh no! Yeah, I don't really want to use another thing on him just to get... I'm not using it either. Leppa berries are a little bit easier to farm. Because they're berries. And you can farm plants. That's the point of them. Well, part of the point of them. That's why it's called farming. And fine, you want to know what my thought is? The thing that I'm avoiding saying? I like my bacon thick and floppy, okay? I'm so sorry. I don't like ketchup, so nay. I am not a ketchup person. But going back to bacon, yeah, I don't like my bacon crispy. I like it floppy and chewy. And again, I will underline 3 different times. I'm talking about bacon here. If you think I'm talking about anything else, you're weird. Bacon. I mean, I guess it depends on how people cook it if I like it crunchy or not. Most of the time I don't like crunchy bacon though. The rest of my family likes theirs a bit crispy and crunchy, and they think I'm weird. They're like, oh, so you like it raw? It's like, no, I don't like it raw. I like it cooked. I just don't want it, you know, burnt. Of course, a lot of my family likes their steak like super well done. I'm like, you guys just ruined it. You have fun eating that cardboard over there, I don't care. Bacon bits are okay. It's not like I sit around and, you know, just down a bag of bacon bits. I'll do that with like mini pepperonis. Ah, damn it. I used to do that with regular sized pepperoni when I was younger though. I used to eat salami like that too, because my mom just told me it was giant pepperoni. I mean, kind of, but not really. You gotta clip that? Don't clip that. Makes you sound lewd. I'm just talking about bacon. Oh look! He hit 20! I wasn't even paying attention. We're gonna let him evolve and like enjoy this. It's not any more useful to me. Evolved, but we did it. Hurrah. Hooray! Ba, 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 ba. We also get... Oh look, and you learn double team. Look at you. Double team. What do... I guess we'll do... I guess we'll do sand attack. I don't know. Again, we're probably not keeping this Pokemon for too long. I mean, I don't really plan to. I think he also learns Fury Cutter right now. Yeah. We're going to get rid of Leech Life for that. Maybe. Leech Life is technically stronger. Oh, this is why you have Mind Reader, though. That's probably gonna come back and bite me later. And Screech? Dude, you already know Cut. I can't keep... I mean, I can see why you would want that. Nope, you're not learning it because I can't keep getting rid of stuff. Whatever. And we have Shedinja. I still don't know how to say it. Don't get to name them, but here he is. Yep, look at that. Okay, well, we're gonna get out of here for the time being then. And go get our magic card. We're probably gonna put Shedinja into the box. Yes, instead of a useless Nincada, we have a useless Ninjask. I mean, I can see how the moves that he all learns right there can be kind of useful, but I just... Oh. We're gonna just run away. But... I mean, for what we're about to go up against, it's not that useful. I don't know, I mean... He might be okay against the Psychic Gym later if I still have him for the Psychic Gym later. Well, that's a big if. You know what's also kind of a shame is if I was a more popular streamer and I had a webcam and I probably looked better and I said that thing I said about bacon, I'd probably get so much money just through donations because that's how some people work. Because again, those gears in their head would turn and they would think of the things that I didn't say at all and apply it to what I was saying about bacon. Or apply what I was saying about bacon to other things, because that's just how people work. I mean, we know that's probably how it would go down anyway. I am gonna go make bacon after this, though, don't get me wrong. I mean, I guess people have their things. Which, fine, I suppose. I don't know why I didn't use Pursuit on the last Abra I encountered, because I know that would kill it. I guess I just forgot. Shoot. I just almost used quick attack on this Sableye, and that would have been a really dumb idea. Okay, we're gonna put Shedinja into the box. Heal, and I guess grab our loophole Magikarp. Quick, what's a loophole backwards? We can just do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just move things around. I'm gonna move you. Oops. Dead. There we go. Oh, my poor Whismer. And my poor Tailo, my sweet, sweet Tailo. This is for others. Okay, you're just gonna stay in here. What moves does this thing know, even? I didn't look. Oh, the same thing my other one does. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's go catch us a loopholey Magikarp. I'm gonna save though, just because. The dead box. Yep. Okay. So we are still in Dewford. We will go out of Dewford and back into Dewford. Just to put it out there, we are still in Dewford. We've all seen it. This counts as its own encounter because of loophole. Let's use this old rod. Oh, okay. Or I'm just not gonna get anything. And let's see what we got. Magikarp. Good stuff. Oh, I gotta be really careful I don't accidentally kill this thing. Uh-oh. Hey, Parif, get out here! Maybe he'll be useful to use to not kill things. Fairy Cutter, please don't kill it. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Come here, Magikarp. I need you for reasons. Gotcha. Did it. Its swimming muscles are weak, so it is easily washed away by currents. In places where water pools, you can see many Magikarp deposited there by the flow. That's kinda sad. Okay, what's this backwards? Because that's what we're gonna do. Look, and it even has pool in it. There we go. Did it. Yep. Totally did it. Okay, now we need to move our experience share off of Parif here. Put it on you. Well, there we go. Got a Magikarp now. Yeah, Magikarp's just a form of Deadpool. He's like, hello, Pooh. So he's like a British Deadpool. He just says hello funny like that, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. Whatever. Still gotta go finish training. Woo! Okay, actually, where is everybody at? Let's double check, shall we? Okay, we're gonna finish up with Lab. Get him up to 22. Actually, is that what British people say when they see pools? Hello, Pooh! Like that, right? I'm gonna stop now. I'm so sorry. Oh. God, this is a mess. Everything's a mess. I'm assuming Magikarp levels up faster. I'd hope. I don't know what its experience is like. We're gonna go double check. I'm probably not gonna be happy with what I find. Where is it? I would normally just search it, but then I'd have to get my other keyboard, which is down on the floor right now because I moved it off my lap, and I don't feel like doing that right now because I'm kind of lazy. Okay, apparently I'm just skipping over it somehow. Shit. I mean, I guess this is fine, but still shit. Let's see what kind of experience. Oh, yay. Okay. Cool. He's actually in the slow leveling group. Great. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, but damn it. I feel like that's still kind of better than erratic. I want to believe it's better than erratic. Doesn't sound better than erratic, but part of me wants to believe. Foolishly believe. Again, it's a Magikarp. Of course it takes more experience to level up. I'm not surprised. I mean, I feel like a part of me already knew this. Oh, so close to level 22. Ah, and we got it. We'll get our second gym badge before September. Ah. Hey, I feel for you. I feel like Magikarp gets a bad rap. Like he gets the short end of the stick all the time. We're actually gonna stay with Lab for now. I know Diesel's a bit further along with experience points, but because Lab has Gust, I need to bulk him up a little bit more, which is why we're gonna keep him out for a bit. work on him first. Yeah, I remember how fast that Makuhito leveled up. That was great. I loved it. Of course, he's probably in a not crap experience gain pool. I'm gonna go check. Oh, he's in a fluctuating one, meaning he levels up faster at a lower level because it's the opposite of erratic. Good. Wait, what? The fluctuating experience group contains the Pokemon which grow the slowest of all. What, do they just grow faster? The least amount of experience to grow from level 1 up to 10. Oh, okay. Go figure. Looking at experience groups makes me sad. It makes me really sad. I think Grovyle... Oh, Grovyle's at medium slow. What's Beautifly at? Well, it's a bug type. It's probably in a faster class just because bug types do that just to make you mad. We should have our second gym badge before that, Danny. Geesh. No confidence at all. I'm trying my best here. No, we're gonna make Magikarp the best, okay? One of the best. I know our MVPs so far have been Diesel and Lab somehow, but you know, have more faith. You just gotta believe. I actually want to go see. Oh, he's close to level 11. He's getting there. Just gotta give him a little bit more, little more work. More of a chance. You need to believe. Stupidly close the tab I need it for. Magikarp. Where are you? There you are. I don't know why I'm pulling up Magikarp to see what his move pool is. I know what it is. It's crap at the moment. But you know, still gonna. I mean, he doesn't. Oh, he actually learns Tackle at level 15 in this game. And then Flail at level 30 if for some reason you don't let him evolve at level 20, which would just be mean to the Magikarp, I feel. I'm surprised Beautifly has lasted as long as it has. And I feel bad because I was picking on it when it was a wormhole. Like, maybe I shouldn't be so hard on Parif. Maybe he'll turn out to be great. I wish our Beautifly though had a few more moves to use aside from just Absorb and Gust. The next thing it learns is Mega Drain at 24. Which I'd probably replace Absorb with anyway. Oh crap, why did I use Absorb on a Zubat? That was dumb of me. At least the gust killed it. Oh, come here in Solar Beam though. For TM. I feel like Solar Beam would be kind of a waste on Beautifly, but if that's all I have, and if I have Solar Beam, maybe. But I have Grovyle and Sceptile later on, which would probably be a smarter Pokemon to use Solar Beam on. I know it's after 10, but what we're gonna do here is just grind until I can't do anything else with Lab and Diesel here, so I have to head back to the Pokemon Center, because then I'll just save out there. I think a part of me doesn't want to save inside, like, caves, dungeons, whatever you want to call them, because I feel like if I wait too long in between playthroughs, I'm gonna forget what I was doing, and then just be in a cave with no attacks or whatever. Oh, great. You can actually still use Gust on you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, nope. And we're gonna be switching to Diesel here now anyway, so... That's not what I wanted to use. Oh. Well, it somehow worked. See, and I would grind off screen, but with my luck, I'll end up killing something off screen and then it won't count. I mean, sure, I'd be recording, but still. You guys get to suffer with me, damn it! No, I'm kidding. Partially. I love you all, I do. Of course, the way my schedule's set up, I won't be touching this game until in a few weeks, because the next 2 streams are probably going to be back to Crash Bandicoot, unless it really pisses me off to where I'm like, nope, let's go back to Pokemon, because Crash Bandicoot broke my brain again. I don't know yet. Ooh, so close. Eight more levels and we have a Gyarados. Yahoo! Struggle can be very useful if you're allowed to, you know, revive Pokemon if you're using it in certain other challenges that aren't a Nuzlocke. Or so I've seen in challenges where they're allowed to do that. But unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. Shoot! Oh, thank God. Sometimes it throws me off how many more options I have with Beazel than I do with Lab Lab for attacks, and I don't know what to do with all of the options at times. I am still partially thinking though, by the way, of after this stream ends and after I go make me some bacon, of maybe moving some of my art files over to this computer, then I could, like I said, do kind of an impromptu art stream. I just don't know if I'm going to do that or not. If I do, I'll have to put on like a stream safe music playlist because I don't really have anything set up for something like that. And I can always watch Red versus Blue later on. I still have 2 more hours left on the season I'm finishing up, which is 13. And like I said, that's the last one on Netflix right now anyway. It's like, that can always be watched later. I mean, either way, I'm gonna be sat at a computer doing stuff. Well, that's no problem. Like I said, I don't know if I'm really going to do it or not. One reason why I don't actually stream drawing as much is I know with my sister, she at least gets annoyed at 1, how often I undo things, and 2, because I zoom in and out a lot. My one friend says it makes her a bit, well, this was a while ago, she said that it made her a bit like motion sick or something from how much I like would pop around with the zoom. So like I feel a little bad because of that, which is one reason why I just don't do it as often or as much. And I just don't know how many people would be interested in watching me work. I wouldn't say it's like the most groundbreaking like workflow. So we're just using Rock Tomb on the Zubats right now because it's faster and I can't really use it on anything else in here. Woo, level 13. Also, my eye itches. Like I said, it depends on how I'm feeling after I have something to eat. I mean, I have to get these, well, I want these stickers done before this weekend anyway, so it's like I'm gonna be sitting down and working on them either way. At least we'll get Diesel up to 23 here soon. Just annoying that we have to run back to heal Lab up to level that one up a bit more, because again, that's kind of going to be the one I focus on a bit more in this next gym. I guess I could go finish up the last like couple of trainer battles I have in the gym before Brawly. 23. And Screech. Do I want Screech? No, I don't think I want Screech, really. Let me go check. Well, again, helps if I'm looking at the right generation. I just love how it just says inflicts bad damage. And I kind of like it having Rock Tomb right now. Quick attack is good just for, well, quick attacks. No, we'll be fine. I hope. Again, probably just shot myself in the foot, but that's nothing new. Okay. I know we still have some more attacking, well, more grinding we could do with Diesel, but we'll head back up because I need Lab up more than I need him up, I'm pretty sure, level-wise. I'm hoping 4 levels above Brawly's highest level Pokemon will be enough. But again, I'm not sure. I always seem to make really bad calls anyway. So like I said, we are playing it safe because that is what we do here. We play it safe. But yeah, we're gonna pop out here, go to the Pokemon Center, heal, and then save for the night, for at least gameplay stuff. I want to see where Magikarp is in terms of level real quick though. He's getting there. I'm sorry, she. Okie dokie, so I'm gonna save now. That's gonna be it for the, like I said, the gameplay part of the stream tonight. If I do anything after this, I do. If I don't, I don't. Again, Friday stream isn't going to be a thing because I got Comic-Con, so I'm gonna be busy that night. And next stream will be on Monday, which will, like my schedule says, will be Crash Bandicoot because, yay, Crash Bandicoot. But that's it for now, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it was just all grinding, but again, that's gonna be a lot of this probably. But other than that, take care. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go get some bacon. That's right, bacon. See you next time. Okay, bye.